Alright, you should have registered by now, and now I want to show you how to make a VOKI. So on my website, first off, just so you're aware, when you type in Mr. Briggs Spanish class, it'll take you to the Google Sites, which is my website, Mr. Briggs Spanish class Google Sites. And you'll notice that off to the left hand side I have quite a few things. Now, I do not have the VOKI project up yet, but that's where you're going to find it, is off to the left hand side over here. And there will be some instructions by the time you start doing this project. I haven't put them up there yet, but they'll look something like this. Anyways, in the instructions, it has pretty much everything in this section here, making a VOKI, and it gives you very specific instructions of how many VOKIs you're going to make, what you're going to say for the VOKIs, character 1, 2, and 3. And so anyways, I just wanted to make you aware of that. So let's go ahead and go back to the VOKI website, and you'll see that I'm signed in. Now this is important to make sure that you're signed in, your name is up here, because if it's not, you're not going to be able to save your characters, and you'll have to start all over again. So first thing is, ignore all the little, pop-ups, I guess, if you will, on the side, or advertisements. Don't click this start over here or anything like that if it's on your screen, because it'll start downloading things. Over here, make sure that create is selected. I think by default it's selected up here. And then you're going to go to create new. And this is going to take you into the area where you're going to be able to create a character. So once you're on this screen, it's going to have some default character. But if you go over here to this little to these tools, the toolbar, you'll see that this is the characters. Click on that, and it's going to pop up a whole bunch of different things you can select and different characters that you can make. I accidentally closed that. But if I click on this, it has a bunch of little smiley faces and things like that. So you find the character that you want, and you can manipulate these characters a little bit. So I'm going to go back over here to the character, and right here it says all characters. So if you click on that, it's going to bring up all the characters, all the possibilities that you have, which is quite a few. Now I want to draw your attention to these stars, okay? Now what these stars mean, if I click on one of these characters with a star, is if you hover above it, it's going to say premium. What that means is that you have to upgrade. Right here it says go premium, but you have to pay for that. And I don't want you to have to pay for this project, so do not use the ones with stars. There's quite a few that don't have the little stars next to it. If you start trying to use these and you get pretty far into manipulating, I believe it'll let you manipulate them, you're gonna have to start over, okay? Because you're not going to be able to save it and submit it and all that kind of stuff. So avoid the ones with the stars. So let me find one that doesn't have a star so I can show you. I'm not going to show you how to, I'm just going to show you how to make one character. You're going to be making 3 characters, but we'll just show you one character. So I'm going to randomly choose this character right here. Alright, so on the toolbar, there's other options, like this is accessories like shirts and hats, so you can change and manipulate your character how you want it to be. Here's backgrounds. This is color, so certain colors. And then this one we'll talk about in a little bit. This is where you're going to get your audio for the project. So let's go to this, and I'm just going to, you're going to be able to find a lot more out than I'm going to show you here by just, playing with this. If I go to the hats, it's going to pop up, and sometimes it gives you options to change things and sometimes it doesn't. So let's click on this one. So there you go. We can put that little bit of armor on him. And let's see what it has for any clothes. So we can change his clothes and put some more armor, or you can go with this. Either way. And then let's go and see if there's any. Okay, here there's no option for hair or glasses. It doesn't give you that option on this character. Some characters it will give you the option. Alright, so let's now go to the background. So we can change up the background. I'm just going to choose one. Let's see here. That's kind of interesting. A little baseball going on. Alright. And then the colors. Okay, so again, see this one allows you to change the hair or the eye color to whatever color you want it to be. Make it pink if you want. Just something random. And let's see here. This also allows you to change, the tone, the skin tone. Let's see here. The hair color. Looks like the eyebrows are changing there. And then that one you can't select. And even the lips, which would be kind of funny. Anyways, you can mess around with that. Let's see here, even green. Alright, so that's some things that you can play with and you can manipulate. So I'm going to go ahead and go down. So now after I have my character, it's important, right, that you save your character. You look down on the bottom here, bottom right is save. If you do not save your character, and here it's telling me please choose an audio, okay? So if you don't have audio in there, then apparently you can't save your character. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to click on this thing, and this is the audio. So there's several options. Now as part of this project, you're going to be adding some audio. All three characters have to have audio. The instructions that you'll find again on my website talk specifically of the three characters and what they need to say. And if you notice here, it says that so you will be making three characters. Two of the characters can be typed, but one must be recorded using your own voice. So let's go back. So what I mean by that is this is the typing box here, and you can type things in. So let's just say I want to say hola, ¿cómo está? Okay, hola, ¿cómo está? Hello, how are you? So you want to make sure this is on Spanish, okay? Otherwise, they're not going to pronounce it right. I know that it was already on Spanish. There you go.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
There you go. Or you could change the character, the voice.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
On who's saying it. Francisco.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Alright. Now, of course, you're going to have a lot more in this text box according to the directions on what you're supposed to say. But when you get done with that, you're going to hit save. That's important. And you're going to give it a name. I'm going to say character 1. Save. Okay. And it's going to go through its process of saving. Now, once it is saved, you're going to make sure that it's saved. If you go back up here to My VOKI, you're going to see it small right here, and you know character 1 that it's all saved. Now, if you want to edit it, come back the next day, you can click on that little pencil and you can edit it. Alright, so let's say that was one of my typed, and then I'm going to make another character. Okay, I'm not going to make one here, but if you wanted to make another character, you would just go to, again, I believe you just go to My VOKI and create new. Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and make one, create new, so I can show you how to do the one with your own voice. So let's go ahead and just choose the default one. Let's say I want this one as my character. And I'm going to go back to the audio. Now here, if you have a microphone, you can record it. This allows you to bring in audio. So if you have a recorder and you have like, maybe a WAV file it'll create or MP3, it'll let you import it. But a lot of students will use this one, the phone recording. You can do all three with the phone if you like, or you can do the typed ones too. You have to have at least one with your own voice for the project. So let me show you how this works. So basically, it's going to give you a phone number, okay? And this phone number you're going to call. Let me see if I can call this phone number. And once you call this phone number, it's going to prompt you to do certain things. So I'm going to go ahead and make the phone call, and let me see if I can put it on speaker so you can hear it.
Hi, welcome to the VOKI audio recording service.
There
Soon you'll have your VOKI speaking in your own voice, recorded right through your phone. If you have an 8-digit code, please enter it now.
So the 8-digit code is right down here. 64339263.
Ready?
Okay, so this is when I actually should be talking. And let's see if that records my voice. So it only gives you 60 seconds to record. So let's go ahead and let me see if I can pull the screen down a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the pound button to end the recording.
To hear your message on the phone, press 1. To save it, press 2. To delete your message,
I went ahead and saved it, and it should sync it.
congratulations! Your message is saved and will be available on your screen now by pressing the play button on your VOKI. To end the call, just...
Alright, so I went ahead and ended the call, and... Okay, so this is when I actually should be talking. And let's see if that... So you can see that it went ahead and recorded it. And something important is make sure you save that. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. It's going to ask me the character. So I'm going to call this character 2. And I'm going to go ahead and save it. And once it has been saved, you're going to see this pop up. And then I'm going to go back to my VOKI up here. And I should now see 2 characters. There it is. Character 1, character 2, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to go ahead and click on my character 2. If I was going to edit, I'd click that little pencil, and it's going to load up. And now there it is. I'm going to hit play. It should have my voice. Okay, so this is when I actually should be talking. Alright, so there's my voice. I kind of messed that up. I didn't start talking when it was recording, but I could have redone that. So there you have it. So that's how you make a VOKI, and the next video will tell you how to turn in the VOKI.